Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Tarot, if you want to call it that. Going to my throwback card deck, my little Vegas cards and shit. And all these cards. So we just gonna get straight into it. This is gonna be divine feminine situation first. Then I'm gonna do divine masculines situation, and then I'm gonna do twin flames and separation. Next reading I will be doing will probably be divine feminine's extended breakdown. I did one for masculine last week. I'm definitely gonna do one for the feminine this week. So today's the final day. You can get deals. Reduced fare readings. $30 readings, $60 life coaching. I do dream interpretation. I do psychic medium messages. So if you want a message from the other side, from a loved one, dear one, I can hook you up with that too. So, I'm not going to be doing deals after, I will say, this week. Next time I'm going to do a deal will probably be season 5 of LLE.Ascension, which is January 2nd, 2022. I'm going to start doing pre-orders for the book late December. So you've got about 2-3 more weeks before I unleash that on y'all. It's going to take about, I'm not going to lie, maybe about 4 weeks for you to get your book. It's all being handmade. It's all created. It's all authentic. It looks very biblical. And that's just the direction that I'm going with it. You know what I mean? This is only going to be for people that want it is going to get it. I'm not really going to put it out for everybody. So you're going to have to really come to me if you want the book, because I want to keep this very authentic and as like biblical as possible. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you'll be the only one like with it in the area. You feel me? So, at any rate, just drop an email if you want any reduced fare readings, if you want to pay full price. That's Gucci too. No more talking. Let's get in it. I'm going to do the head and shoulders, knees and toes rant, and then I'm going to show you the spread, and I'm going to just get straight into it. So, head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the direction you're going. That's the decisions you're making. Cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are, spirit fingers, are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Your heart mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Who rules the heart mind department? The divine feminine. Then you got wands. Wands are actions and behavior. It's all you can go off with a person. You'll know what they thinking. You can probably guess how they feeling, but feelings be up and down. Like volumes, you know what I'm saying? But wands, that's all you can go off of. What a person's did and what a person's doing. What you've done has karma and accountability attached to it. What you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it. What you finna do means nothing. Pentacles. Persons, places, things. Things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates. All pentacles are temporary. Who rules the wands in the pentacles department? The divine masculine. He's the king of wands, right? Bet it up. Let's get to the spread. So, first card in this message, we got the Two of Swords. This is options in my deck, so-called options. That's fairly important. Bottom line was very important. We got the Four of Wands, divine feminine. This has been in the masculine's energy for about 3 weeks. Now it's on you, baby. It's on you, baby boo. And I'm going to definitely dive deep into this. This is twin flame union, reunion, recognition, or home. Feminine, you directly coming to this thing. We got the Ace of Wands. This is awareness. You, in regards to yourself, we got the Ten of Pentacles. This is manifestation, or two people coming together like butt cheeks. As far as the masculine role, feminine, you got the Ace of Cups. This is self-love or self-care. Future, directly feminine, we got fear. And I can understand this. We'll dive deep into this when we get to it. As far as your mystery madness or your subconscious or indirect energy feminine, you coming into the situation with the Nine of Swords. As far as your subconscious and indirect energy in regards to yourself, we got the Seven of Wands. This is internal conflict. Five of Wands is external conflict. This is internal conflict. This is very important, especially with this Ten of Pentacles above it. You in regards to the masculine and your mystery madness or indirect energy, we got the Three of Wands. This is going to be very important, so please stay tuned for this breakdown right here. How do you get to twin flame union, reunion, and recognition? You better be on your 3 of Wands. That's path, that's purpose, that's evolution. It's also the divine feminine's role. Divine masculine's role is the 2 of Wands. We'll dive into that in a second. This is very important. Final card in this message, we have the 9 of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. You all know what that is. Let's get with it. So, first card in this message, we got 2 of Swords. This is so-called options in my deck. You want to know why it's so-called options? Because there's only one right way, and that's up. What's the Ace of Swords in my deck? That's Ascension. You're going up. You can go left, right, forward, back. That'll be a circle you just went in. That's all third dimensional. We got to get to the 4th and 5th dimension, i.e. home. All right? And the only way home is up. What's up? God is what's up. The heavens is what's up. The 4th and 5th dimension is what's up. You know? That's going up. So, so-called options. If you ain't ready to go up, you always got the option to prepare to go up. Or go in a whole nother direction if you want to. You ain't got to go up. You can stay down like Doo-Doo Brown. The choice is up to you. It's all mental, Swords. Something you're going to have to register. What direction you want to make or decision you want to make when it comes to your twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. Bottom line, more important than anything, we got twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. Masculines had this, I want to say, for 2 months. They were on their way home. Masculines came home. Feminine, are you home? Are you home? Speak on my divine masculine. He's home now. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, home is where the heart is. Home is also where the hate is, where some of the greatest become greater. And if this ain't no twin flame thing with you, I don't know why you on this channel. It just deals with home matters. What's going on in your home? Do your home feel like home to you, feminine? Because if your own home don't feel like home, then home must be somewhere else. Most likely where your heart is. But the 4 walls you call your shelter is your home. Maybe it's some things going on in your home front that you need to really get hip to. Could be something going on with your kids that you don't know. You know? Could be something going on with your spouse or your twin that you don't know what's going on. Get in the know. But back on the twin flame thing, yeah, feminine, it's time for you to come home. Masculine is ready. Most masculines, I can't say y'all because a lot of y'all leave some bullshit ass comments on how your masculine still this, that, and the third. Okay, get on your business. I'm not on no ivory tower looking down on nobody. And just because I got a union don't mean that I'm superior or better than y'all. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that shit. I put myself on the same level as y'all so we don't get shit misconstrued. It took a lot of work to get in the twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. You understand what I'm saying? So, masculines are ready. Feminine. The question is, are you? I'm just going to leave that there. Coming into this thing, feminine, we got awareness, Ace of Wands. This is the first step in the twin flame process. You got to be aware. Aware of what? That you awoke, that you alive. This is getting out the matrix. This is being woke. If you sleep, you dead. If you awoke, you alive. All right? The next step after this awareness is taking your awareness and another wand, doing something with it. You got to survive. 2 of Wands is survival. It ain't just being woke. You got to stay woke. Stay woke. You understand what I'm saying? Listen. You got to make ends meet in life. You got to make ends meet in love. You got to make ends meet in the pursuit of happiness. What's the step after the 2 of Wands, the divine masculine's world, which is just support. All your masculine got to do is just support you. You're the one 3 of wanding. What's the 3rd wand? We'll dive into this when we get to it, but this is your role. You do more than the masculine does. This is the divine masculine's role. This is your role. Masculine's role is just to hold shit down like balloon strings. Your role is to lead this expedition. Your job, feminine, is to get you and your twin from point A to point C. Alright? Masculine is just there to get you from point A to point B, from point B to point C, and he's going up as high as you're going up. If you ain't going up, he ain't going up. If you ain't evolving, he ain't going to evolve. If you don't want this, he ain't going to want it. Get aware, man. Get aware. This is going up. The Ace of Wands in my deck, it's awareness, but it's really like the Nebuchadnezzar from the Matrix. In order for you to even get on the Nebuchadnezzar, you need to be in the real world. Not in the Matrix. The Matrix ain't real. Now, them sewers you just got flushed into by the motherfucking robots, that's the real world. And the only way you can get home is by the Nebuchadnezzar. But the only way you can get on the Nebuchadnezzar is if you woke. A lot of people be claiming they woke, but are you really? Motherfuckers talk all this knowledge of self motherfuckers need to have. But what is the knowledge of the universe that you have? We ain't talking about planets. We ain't talking about planets. Fuck that. Planets been in the sky. You know what I mean? We ain't talking about constellations. When I say the universe, it's knowing where heaven is. It's a real location. Find out where that shit at. It's knowing the dynamics of the fourth and fifth dimension. There's different rules up there than it is down here. We come from up there. That is our home, the fourth and fifth dimension, not this third dimension, this temporary space and time we call the world. Things like hell, it don't exist. Hell is more like Earth that we living in right now. Like, we already in hell. Not calling Earth hell, but hell doesn't exist. Heaven is real as a mofo. Satan, Lucifer, and the devil, 3 different people from 3 different places with 3 different agendas, have no power, authority, or dominion over you. You are your own worst enemy. And God is real. This is all awareness you need to know. This twin flame situation is optional. Meaning, you could be down like Doo-Doo Brown, but if your masculine don't want to get down, he ain't got to get down. Your masculine could be wanting to get down, like Tommy Brown, like Charlie Brown, but you got the option to not fuck with it at all. You two have separate lives well before you two collided. It's just the average awareness of knowing what life is, who you really are. You're a human being. You know you're a walking, talking power plant. You know you got powers and gifts. Do you know your mind, your brain is indwelled by God the Father? You and God are one. It's a lot of awareness you need to know. Not nodes, not gateways, eclipses, what days to do ritual shit with. Nah, that's, I don't know. I mean, that's some helpful information, but I mean, is it a necessity to know? No. Fuck no. There's some certain things that's important, some shit ain't. Not calling all that not important. I'm just saying, it'd be a damn shame if you know everything, right? About every ritual, about every zodiac sign, about every astronomy piece of information, natal charts, all that shit, but you still don't know who the fuck you are. You still don't know who God is. You still don't have a clue who your twin flame really is. That's what I mean by awareness. It's simple shit that you need to be aware of. Now, mystery madness, subconscious, or indirect energy to awareness feminine, you got the 9 of swords. This is stress. What's stress? That's losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight, or gaining weight the wrong way from having too many damn thoughts. Each of these swords represent a thought. Don't overthink this twin flame shit. Don't overthink your role or the job you need to do or what you think you need to do to really get your twin into this whole little union or reunion you trying to get into. Remember, it's 2 of y'all. So your masculine could be ready. Are you? Your masculine wants you like a motherfucker. Do you want him? Your masculine probably changed his whole little life. He probably moving in a whole different direction. He probably a new creature. Are you aware of that? Or are you stressing that he's still the same person he was when you met him? Because if he is, like, if that's the actual fact, then feminine, you ain't been on your job. It's a reason you got a 3rd wand as a role, and he only got 2. Yes, he's the king of wands. He's got 1 up on you. If the queen gets taken in the chess game, game still goes. If the king gets took, game over. Yes, you do a little bit more than the masculine. That don't mean you're doing everything. It doesn't work like that. Masculine has jobs to do. They do stuff too. You just got to be aware of what your masculine doing. You just got to be aware on who your masculine is so you ain't stressing over shit you ain't got to stress about. Also, stress is mental. Something you register. Stress is something you put on you. Like salt on your steak, like cheese on your taco, like ketchup on your fries. You don't have to put stress on you. Ain't nobody stressing you out. You stressing yourself out. Your twin flame ain't stressing you out. You stressing yourself out. Your kids ain't stressing you out. You stressing yourself out. Your job ain't stressing you out. You stressing yourself out. Life is not stressing you out. How can life do that? You are the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the things. Other things you need to be aware of. Nah, stress is something you put on you. Why? Why do that? You're too blessed to be stressed, number one. All you got to do is alleviate all these damn thoughts. Get rid of them. This is like a drain, and this is something clogging the drain. You got too many damn thoughts to where you don't even know what's what. It ain't what you think, it's what you know. When you know things, you're aware of things. All right? You learn by doing. Wants. By actions and behavior. Modifying them or doing them. That's how you learn. You learn by doing. And if you ain't doing nothing, you ain't learning nothing. And if you don't know nothing, then you obviously got something to do. As far as yourself, feminine, we got the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is manifestation. Or two people coming together like butt cheeks. Or the twin flame fusion chamber. This is you. This is your masculine coming together as one. If this is happening, this damn sure is going to happen. And when I say you and your masculine coming together like butt cheeks, it doesn't have to be physical. It's hella breakthroughs twin flames go through, and it ain't sex. If you think that you two knocking boots, all right, or you two starting a date, right, is a milestone in your twin flame situation, you highly tripping or sniffing that shit. You want to know what milestones in your twin flame situation is? Your masculine being a completely different person. You being a completely different person. Your masculine being in a way better position he was in life before he met you. You being in a better position you were in life before you met your masculine. Your masculine being completely vulnerable to you. Telling you things that no one in this earth knows but you. That's a breakthrough. You two being each other's diaries. You understand what I'm saying? You two really coming together as one. Not physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You know what I mean? That means something. It's like, what do you want? You want knowledge or you want money? Like, it's like a person getting a book for their birthday or Christmas or some shit and not appreciating it, A, for appreciating it because it ain't nothing pinnacle. Like, put money in a book. Motherfuckers ain't even gonna know the money in there. Why? Because motherfuckers more focused on pinnacles, physical shit, physical changes, physical growth, physical things happening than the actual actions it take to create the pinnacles. Like, if you two even knocking boots or on some romantic shit or dating or some shit like that, some actions happened before y'all got to this phase. Like I said, some people don't even appreciate baby steps. Some people don't even appreciate shit like awareness or knowledge. See, this whole world chasing pinnacles. Or just give a fuck about persons and places and things. Or things that's gotta happen for them to see shit, for them to believe shit. When you walk by faith and not by sight, that's a person that's divine. If you gotta see shit to believe shit, you have no faith whatsoever. Ten of Pentacles. This is manifestation. This is two people coming together as one. This is something that you wanted to happen, feminine, happening. This is you directly in regards to yourself. And putting more smoke on it. Got the Five of Pentacles. Dark night of the soul. This is going without someone or something or someplace. Dark night of the soul will be a 50%. That's failure. Ten of Pentacles will be 100%, a A+. So, feminine, looks like something has to manifest, right? For you to get out the dark night of the soul about something. It's all pentacles. What's in my hand? Nothing but pentacles. Five of Pentacles. That's losing something or going without something. We all go without things. We all go through the dark night of the soul. We all suffer. We all go through pain. We all lose people. We all fall down. But Ten of Pentacles, we all manifest shit. We all get things. We're all human beings. We all go through the same thing. So if a person is tripping and screaming and pouring their heart all on my motherfucking comment section, like you the only person in the world going through what you going through, you bugging or sniffing that shit. One thing about divines that I really like with true divines is true divines ain't really got to say much. True divines ain't got to pour their whole story out because they're cognitive or fully aware that everybody goes through bullshit. Nobody's greater than another person. We're all in the same boat. We all are fucking human beings here. We all suffer. We all have bad days. That's why it trips me out with this whole vibe shit, this whole spiritual community be having. Every time I look at a motherfucking video, it's all smiles. It's all vibes. Show me how you really feel. It can't be motherfucking sunshine every fucking video. Eventually it has to be rain. Eventually you have to be going through a bad day. Eventually it has to get to the point where life, you know what I mean? It's starting to affect you in some way. Or what the fuck your masculine doing is starting to affect you in some way. It's, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, where's the realness? This twin flame shit is not a vibe. It's actions and behavior. And through these actions and behavior, you can manifest things or you can lose things. You can try hard as hell and still fail. Everybody fails. But everybody bounces back and everybody makes things happen. The only reason why shit gets weird is because of this. Feminine, this is the flip side. Indirect subconscious energy to yourself. We got the Seven of Wands. This is internal conflict. What's internal conflict? That's your woes. That's your complexes. That's your sorrow. That's your drama. That's the shit that's wrong with you that people don't see. You know, one thing about people that keep positive vibes up, man, I know when they down, they all the way down. See, I use this shit to express myself. So whether I'm up, whether I'm down, whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad, whether I'm depressed, whether I'm amped up to get shit done, it don't motherfucking matter. I'm still going to press play. I'm still going to record. I'm still going to do my job. Three of Wands. No matter how the fuck I feel. I shouldn't have to feel good just to get out here and do my divine duty with y'all. It's been sometimes y'all catch me online. I'm mad as hell. I'm not feeling like my normal self. I'm not singing and chipper anymore and shit like that. I'm keeping it fucking real. I'm going to let you know how I feel. What's the step after the Seven of Wands? The Eight of Wands. What's that? Communication, which is 80% nonverbal. But aside from all that, it's venting. LLE.Ascension is how I express myself. It got me through my separation. It got me through my union. It got me here. All right? How do you deal with internal conflict? You heal internal conflict. You fix the shit that's wrong with you. It ain't nobody else's job to fix you. You fix yourself. One thing divines are aware of, something that the world act like they don't know how to do. All right? You got to look within yourself. Bird's eye view of what you got in yourself. It's like a war. This is your team. This is the opposing team. It's more of them than you. You think it's a losing battle. What you need to do is get your team on the other side, bottleneck their ass, or climb up to a mountain or a big ass tree so you can really see what you fighting, so you can really see what you're dealing with. You can eliminate them from a sniper position better than you can on a melee on the ground, but you're gonna have to go up. You're gonna have to see everything. The only way you can see everything is ascension, nigga, going up. Masculine role, feminine. You in regards to your masculine directly, you need to ace a cup more. I done said this, I don't know, maybe for 2 weeks. Not all feminines, but most, not most, some. Some divine feminines, y'all really need to work on yourself. This is self-care. You really need to take care of yourself before you call yourself taking care of anybody. You really need to help yourself before you call yourself helping anybody else. You really need to love yourself, right? So you can love somebody else. How can somebody love you if you don't even love yourself? How can you love someone that don't even love themselves? It don't work like that. This is self-respect. You need to give yourself the self-respect you looking for so you can get what you looking for. Self-care, self-love, self-admiration, self-identification, self-realization. Self. You gotta know who you are. Why? So you can understand a person like yourself, like another divine, like your twin flame. And this deals with the masculine because, like I said, maybe your masculine ready to love you. But since you ain't been loving yourself, I mean, how can he love you? Maybe your masculine has changed, but you don't know who the fuck you are anymore. So how can you see the change in him? You too busy trying to change yourself. Maybe your masculine is ready to be in your life. But the way your life is set up, shit, you still in transition. You still trying to iron out your shit. You still trying to tie loose ends on your end. Get yourself together. I'm talking to myself too. Because this shit I need to do. I need to take better care of myself. You know, I love myself. I understand exactly who I am. You know, I've identified who I am. I realize who I am, but I do need to take better care of myself, though. My eating habits. You know, I smoke a lot. Squares, bud, all that shit. Like, my masculine has made the necessary changes in the self-care department. I need to be doing what my masculine doing. But I can admit my faults. I can admit my shit. I put it all out there. Now, the indirect, subconscious, or mystery madness to that, this whole self-care phase you got to go through, feminine, we got the 3 of Wands. This is your path. This is your purpose. This is evolve. You got to evolve to a whole new person. Why? So your masculine can evolve to a whole new person. 3 of Wands, this is your role. This is you basically being a lighthouse for ships to see where you at so they can come to dock. You're the expedition leader in this expedition. Your masculine will be more like the guy with the gun protecting you on this expedition. You motherfuckers in the middle of Antarctica somewhere, it'll help to have some protection. You in the middle of a jungle some motherfucking where. Doing whatever it is you do, feminine, it'll help to have your masculine have your back. Going back to me, you know, when I do this little world tour, when I start traveling and putting this merch out in this book and I'm really in it, doing my thing, I need my masculine with me. Why? Because my masculine can see shit I can't. Why? Because my masculine ain't as naive as I am when it comes to people. My masculine ain't as trusting with people as I am. I be on some Disney shit. My masculine on some Quentin Tarantino shit. He on some Spike Lee shit. And I need that shit around me. There's too many people fake fuck with me. Just infatuated with me. Infatuated with the thought of me. You know what I mean? My master knows who I really am. And in case I get a little big-headed, you know what I mean? In case I start moving wrong, giving that new influx of money, new influx of status, new influx of shit, my masculine can humble my motherfucking ass. Because he's the only motherfucker that can. If any one of you motherfuckers say some goofy shit about me or talk down about me, or I don't give a fuck what y'all got to think. Only motherfucking opinion I care about is my mom's and my old man, my twin flame. Them are the only 2 people opinions I give a fuck about. So, of course, somebody shitting on me, hell no, I won't give a fuck what they say. Now, if my masculine shitting on me, then I must be doing something wrong. I must be big-headed. I must be tripping. I gotta be bugging. That's why your masculine need to be in your life, man. You know what I mean? To hit you in places you can't get hit. To tell your ass shit can't nobody else tell you. To give you revelations you will never see outside of your divine counterpart. Future final roll, wrapping this up. Feminine. Going to the future, you got the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords in my deck is fear. Fear is making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Fear is being mentally discombobulated from the Ten of Swords that happened prior to this card coming out. Ten of Swords is death or a permanent ending. Death or a permanent ending. A permanent ending will be you getting fired. Of course you scared. Fear. Ten of Swords would be you losing your car. Or somebody stealing it or you total it and, you know, you kind of in fear now because you don't know how the fuck you want to get back to work. You don't even know if you even got your shit together to even get another ride right now. Ten of Swords would be an epidemic going on that people dropping like flies, like the plague in this motherfucker. Of course you're going to be scared. Everybody dying around you. Like, of course, I mean, fear is mental. It's something you're going to have to register, but you're going to have to face your fear. Your worst fear will come to pass if you keep your fear in your psyche. Your worst fear will come to life if you don't get that shit out your head. There's nothing to fear. Anything you need to attain, anything you need to acquire to succeed, survive, and thrive in life is already given to you. You just need to be aware that it's there. and accept it and acquire it and attain it. Since before you was born, everything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive is already put in your life, including your twin flame. That's why I was telling my divine master, I'm like, God put us in each other's lives. You know what I'm saying? God put you in my life to make a man out of me and shit. You know what I mean? I was, man, before I met my twin flame, man, I was like 24, 25, a grown ass kid, yo. Gang banging, doing dumb shit, like dumb shit. I missed a lot of growth and development. I ain't never had a father. I was raised by a single mother. I was raised in Chicago, so all I knew was survival. Not evolution, the feminine role. All I knew was 201. This is how to survive. I was a way different person prior to this channel. Prior to twin flame union, reunion, and recognizing my twin and shit. Like, my twin made a man out of me. And he's still on my ass to make sure I become the man that I'm supposed to be. And why am I in my masculine life? I'm here to take care of that nigga. You know what I mean? Given how this shit set up, he needs somebody in his corner. I need somebody in my corner. We're here for each other. My twin's 30 years older than me, man. 20 years from now, he's going to need somebody to take care of him. Like, care. I'm already a caregiver. I've been in nursing for about 12 to 15 years. This is the reason I'm in nursing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here for him. If I make it, he makes it. Lord knows if I had the world in my back pocket, I'll break half that bitch off and give it to my masculine. Ain't nobody else moving like that with him. I mean, there's other people that love him. There's other people that's into his shit. I'm not the only one that loves the shit out this boy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there's women that love him dearly, just like there's hella women that love me. I'm sure his family that love him too, just like his family that love me. But the bond we have, the connection we have, the purpose we have together is quite different from any and every other thing on this planet. And in reality, I asked for him. He was what I needed a long time ago. And I was what he needed a long time ago. Tripped out, he had to find me in his middle. I'm in my twin when he was 54 going on 55. I was 24 going on 25 when I met my twin. You know what I mean? This shit was in the making. You know what I mean? Like, I can name other few things to really draw the connection here, but saying all that shit to say this. One thing I've attained being in this twin flame situation, I have no fear on what can happen. I've been vulnerable so many times in this twin flame situation. I done jumped out the window and fell on my ass so many times in this situation. So many times I done put it all out there. Sometimes my twin caught me when I jumped out the window. Sometimes that nigga let me fall on my ass. It's brave putting it all out there. It's brave telling another soul everything you feel, everything you think, everything you want. Like, it's shit that my masculine knows that nobody on this planet will ever know. It's shit that I know about my masculine that no one on this planet will ever know. I'm glad I have a person to confide in this way. And vice versa. It ain't just the fucking physical, romantic shit twins be having going on. It's the mental shit, psychological shit, emotional shit that you two share too, man. This shit much deeper than physical. Because your masculine can die. Feminine, you can die. And this twin flame shit still be happening. Because this shit don't end unless both of you are gone. If one of you are here, it still goes on. My twin was here well before I arrived. My twin was here well before I arrived. But hey, on time though. It don't matter. Just think about that shit. My twin flame found the love of his life at 54. What is time to a divine? Oh, you ain't in union yet. Y'all two ain't like this yet. Okay. What's time to a divine? We've been here for eons. We reside in the infinite. What's time to a divine? So you fall into twin flame union, reunion, and recognition Tuesday instead of Thursday. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? You ain't gonna find it this decade. You'll find it next decade. Whether it's 10, 20 years from now. Like I say, as long as you alive, and that's what the Ace of Wands is too, feminine. As long as you alive, you here to do whatever you was put here to do. Wrapping this reading up, we got the Wounded Warrior. This is you going into the future feminine and your mystery madness and your subconscious and your indirect energy. This is all the work that you've done. You don't take pride in the shit that you do. You don't get no fucking cookies in this divine shit. I know a lot of so-called divines who take all the shit that they did, right? Add it up and tally it and frame it and put a whole bunch of energy into, well, since I did all this shit, I gotta get something back from it. You ain't gotta get nothing. I told you, you could do the whole right thing the whole fucking time and this shit still don't work out. That's life. We're human beings. I'm not one of these motherfuckers that's gonna psych y'all up or hit y'all with some Disney shit. I told you, this Twin Flame shit is Quentin Tarantino. This Twin Flame shit is a Spike Lee joint. Alright? You get back what you put out. But like I say, the results may vary. It could be a person out here that's been in a Twin Flame situation for 20 years. A divine feminine out here that's been in a Twin Flame demo for 20 years. That's been doing their work. But for 20 years, they masculine ain't really been getting it. Let's just say they move on after year 20. Then here it is, year 25. Divine masculine is ready to come home. Let's say he does. What you gonna do then? That's the message that I got. Hope I can be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned for the next message. Deuces.